and I'm from Academically. And before we start the session, there are just few guidelines from the team Academically that I would like to tell you all and request you to follow. So there is the main guideline that you have to keep your videos on mute at all times so that we can save some bandwidth and the session can go smoothly. Whenever you have any queries, you can either put it in the chat box or you can raise your hand and we will be calling out your names, and then you can come one by one so that there is no mess around. We will be calling and answering all of your questions. You just need to have patience and raise your hand, and we will be calling out your names one by one. So I really hope this all session goes very, very smoothly, and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome Dr. Akram for joining us. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Smriti.
Thank you, sir.
So, hi guys, this is Dr. Akram here, and Sydney today is a very beautiful day. I can say it's still raining. It's ongoing here. Basically, in Sydney, always right now very hot day nowadays, but this year is a lot of raining is here. So the temperature is very low, and I can say it's like a hilly station. We live in India, so kind of the weather is right now in Sydney. So today's webinar is for you for USMLE, so you can ask any questions regarding this. So I hope some of you already graduate medical doctors, MBBS, some might be a MD or MS, or some might be you are a year 3, year 4, year 5 student and planning to write this USMLE or maybe some other exams. So this is our team. So Academically Australian Tech, so we provide assistance for all healthcare professionals like medical doctors, dentists, pharmacists, nurses, lab technicians, optometrists, veterinary doctors. So any healthcare practitioner in general want to practice, want to work in another country. So you need to write the exam and you need to register yourself as a certified healthcare practitioner. Then only you can practice. So in case of medical doctor in Australia need AMC, and we also provide assistance for AMC for Australia. We provide assistance for PLAB for UK, and we also provide assistance for USMLE for US. But today's webinar is for USMLE. Okay, guys. So this is about me. So I'm basically by profession a pharmacist. I did my bachelor's, master's from India, and I did my PhD from Australia. I'm around 10 years of teaching experience in India, Malaysia, and Australia. So I'm basically clinical pharmacology expert. I'm around 150 plus publications, and I'm one of the top scientists in the field of public health and in the epidemiology and public health and clinical pharmacology related subjects. So here are some of the faculties. My voice is echo.
Yes, I think somebody is on.
Please continue.
Okay. Please mute now. You can unmute when you have a question. So I will just, this is a very, very brief presentation. Then I will basically is more like one-on-one conversation with me. So, but whatever time take 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So I'm here, no worries. Okay. So here are some of the faculties for it. So all these faculties basically the qualified faculties for USMLE Part 1, Part 2, even Part 3. These 3 faculties qualified, and this is Dr. Khalilullah. He is basically last 10 years. He is basically teaching for USMLE students. So they are our team for this USMLE. Okay. So we also assist not just you to pass the exam. We'll also assist you, in your CV, cover letter, and the different universities. We will guide you and all those things as well. So why you need to migrate to the US? So US is the only country, if you want to do PG in US, you want to do any specialization. So from day 1 onwards, you just go for USMLE as compared to PLAB or AMC. It takes time, all those. It takes time for USMLE. At least you need to work for 2 years, PGY1 and 2 in case of UK. Then only you can go to apply for PG. But in US, directly you can apply once you pass USMLE Part 2. And a lot of physicians are there's a high demand. I can say the salary is also very high, and also option for green card or PR or citizenship, we can say. And you can migrate with your family and can live and work in the US. So there are some other advantages like quality of life obviously is very high compared in our own countries like India. Work-life balance, basically in India there is no work-life balance. You need to work. Sometimes the PGs, there are some many doctors might be here. Sometimes you need to work like 2 days or 3 days they are in hospital. They are not going to back to their on home or the hospitals, So and very commonly you need to work 11 hours, 12 hours as a doctor in India. But in this country, you just need to work only 8 hours per day, or we can say 40 hours weekly in general you need to work. So you have a lot of time for yourself, for your family members also. Career opportunities a lot. There is a shortage from our doctors and professional development. If you want to do any short course, you want to do any research, you want to attend any workshop, you want to, so you have a lot of time and they are highly encouraged to you to do involved in some other things as well. So these are some of the basically the advantages to migrate to US. So USMLE in general, anyone did not did. I mean, if you are doing if you are in medical school and you want to do PG in US, so directly you need to pass basically USMLE Part 1 and Part 2 to practice in the US, and Part 3 you need to be right when you are in US. Okay. So eligibility for this USMLE, if you are in medical school, you can write, but the best time to write this if you are in year 2 or year 3 and year 4. So you can crack this, and when you are in final year, you can crack to the Part 2 exam, and then easy to applying for your agency in US. So the Part 1 basically called this document verification. So we will help you in that process. So these are the exam centers in India. You can write Chennai, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kolkata. In North India, basically in Allahabad, you can go, and then Mumbai. So these are the exam centers for USMLE in India. But if you are from any other country, so you have to have a look at the exam center, the nearby you can go. So exam date, there is no exam fixed date for USMLE. You can schedule exam at any time after completing registration. You can book your exam date through a ECFMG or FSMB. So the step 1 is a computerized test which can be taken at nearest prometric administration. I mean, basically, there's a prometric center. You need to go there to attend this exam. So these centers are available in these locations. So you can book and you can write the exam. So in general, the first step you need to complete this USMLE, or basically we can say a EPIC verification or ECFMG. So we will help you to complete this process. So no need to worry about this. This is a documentation process, and then you need to write this step 1. So for this, we will provide you the coaching for this 3 months. And as I mentioned, we have 4 faculties for this course. So we'll provide the live session, live classes. So you can ask your doubts, whatever you have. And we also record the session. If you want to see second time, third time, or if you have, if you are busy, not able to attend live session, in that case, you will get the recorded session. And we provide study material. Plus, we'll provide a lot of mock tests. This is a topic-wise mock test, and we have a lot of grant tests also, as like similar mimics to the real exam for USMLE Part 1. And once you pass Part 1, then we'll also provide you the coaching for Part 2 as well. And once you pass Part 2, then you need to apply for residency at least, and then you can write USMLE Part 3 when you are in the US. In general, these documents basically required government ID proof, passport photograph, letter from your college, from your dean basically. They need to give a letter, and your valid passport. So these are the documents required for your verification or document verification of Part 1 ECFMG, or we can do that EPIC verification. So for this, first of all, there is no negative marking for USMLE. And duration for this exam, we will provide you the coaching for basically for 4 months, including the revision. 3 months will complete the syllabus, and 1 month will provide you the revision. And so you can have this, there's a 8 hours 1 day exam, and there will be a 60 minute blocks. There's a gap is will be there. So in general, they will ask you around 40 questions, totaling basically 280 questions, maximum number of questions. Okay, so this is about this exam. And this is a part two. Once you pass part one, then you can go for part two as well. Then again, for this no negative marking, we'll again provide this 4 month coaching for part two as well. But we will give the coaching. Those are they pass through that part one, then we can go separately for part two. Exam centers, you can go here. And program highlighted, basically we provide this these are some of the highlight from us. The fees, we have basically the scholarship. So I highly recommend it for all the students, whether you join us or not, but you can attend our free academically scholarship test. So you will know what kind of question they are going to ask in this exam. Okay. And so far from academically, up to 93% student pass from different courses from us. And we have a lot of positive reviews on Google from academically. We have a good alumni network, and we have a highly qualified faculties, especially the USMLE qualified faculties, and all those things. And if you are in Australia, you can visit me, but I'm assuming this is for USMLE. You might be not in Australia, but if anyone is here in Sydney, you can come to my office, and I'm there always available. So these are some of the reviews from academically Google page, and this is featured some of the.
Sir, can I ask a question, sir?
Wait first.
So what is the total cost of the USMLE process?
Abhi wait karo, please. This is the I gave you the please first mute everyone. So I'm here to give the answer apart from the fees. Fees will our team will give you the information, and even we have a scholarship for a scholarship, and we have loan facilities also. Okay. And in general, the fees I have mentioned earlier. So our team will give you the more information regarding this. So you can also call us on this number, or you can WhatsApp on this number, email us, and visit our website. This is our address basically. So now basically you can one-on-one unmute yourself and can ask the question, or maybe you can type your question in the chat box so I can read your question and can. Yes, Nidhi, we can start.
Yes, sir. So, O Sharma, please unmute yourself and ask your question. And everyone who has any question, please raise your hand and we will call your names. O Sharma, are you there?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to ask you, my college is new, so it is not registered in this directory. So will I be able to give USMLE?
No, you are from which college first? You are in any from Indian Medical College or any other country?
Yeah, Indian Medical College, Pune.
Okay, so basically the college need to contact the ECFMG and they will add it at them. Okay, but in general, any college is approved by NMC or Indian Medical Council.
Yeah, NMC. Yeah, it's
will update it there. So
Acha.
you are in the new batch. You are in the first batch or second batch in that college?
Yeah, I'm in the first batch. Right now, I'm in second year.
Okay, so recently they got the approval. So they need to contact basically your college to just request them from your dean office.
Okay.
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 Yes.
Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
But Sharma, basically you can start preparation with us, and meanwhile, whenever we got got registered your name, in the list, then we can help you to complete
How much time does it take to get registered?
Now your college need to apply them, so I don't know when they are
Okay,
going to
honey.
send them
I just want to know the time that is required, like in third year or final year, when can I give you
Okay,
assembly?
I mean, you can write now. Now is the right time for part one. Part two is a good time in maybe you are in when you are in fourth year or fifth year.
Okay.
But part one basically they will ask you in the basic medical science only, like
Acha,
anatomy,
acha.
physiology, biochemistry, pharmacology, all those subjects only they will ask.
Okay.
Yes, Doctor Muhammad Mukarram.
Mohammed Mukarram, please unmute yourself.
Am I audible now? Hello.
Yes, audible.
Yeah, I'm MS Orthopedics from NIMS Hospital, Hyderabad. I'm currently working as an assistant professor of orthopedics. I want to go to US to do my fellowship, or basically, if at all possible, I want to get settled there.
Yes, so for you, then you have to go for USMLE. As I mentioned, even our own faculty, they are from Hyderabad. Three faculties from
Basic,
Hyderabad, and they also did, the PG. One is in the biochemistry and the pathology. So they also did on the same way. So you need to enroll with us. So we can help you.
difficult to get residency or fellowship is little easy, but for residency in US. So what will be the scenario? I know seniors who have done it.
So what they are recommended to you? Go for residency or fellowship?
After MLE, writing MLE, you will easily get a fellowship. You do fellowship and meanwhile apply for residency also. If you are able to get 3 fellowships there, then it's easy to get the license.
Basically, in general, since you have experience also, you can go fellowship as well. But you anyhow you need to pass this USMLE.
Yes, yes.
So
So
we can help to complete.
I'm trying to revise that basic sciences. I wanted to know what will be the USMLE step one pattern. Is it the UWorld which I'm doing? Is it will be similar to that, or the exam day will be different?
You were just given the questions only. So you need to revise the content basically, the basic medical science. So we complete A to Z. So first we will complete, for example, any topic on, like pharmacology, biochemistry, all those things we will cover in live section. Then we will go to the question from you word, related to that. So only questions is very difficult to pass USMLE.
No, I wanted to have an idea about grant test and all, and also about how after doing USMLE, passing USMLE two, I think for fellowships only I need to pass the exam rather than score. After passing the exam,
But
how?
if you have a good score, there's a high chance. If you have a low score, low chance. So try to improve the score in the part two.
Step
In
one is
part
you mean step two, right?
step two, no, step one only fail or pass.
First
Step
fail, yes.
two, you need to score the high score.
Okay. So, being an orthopedic surgeon from India, what will be the roadmap for me there?
Same, bhai. You need to go in the USMLE. There's no shortcut in US. You need to
I-
go to USMLE again here. Uh, some
After US,
country might have a shortcut like in the other countries, but in US there is no shortcut. If you did your PG, again you need to go with the same USMLE. But you can go by the fellowship pathway, or you can go residency pathway.
Mohammed, I have the question something. So, can you tell me about the missile exam?
hello.
Yeah. Mohammed, I have some
Yes.
question from you. Yeah. So, tell me about your exam and how much it takes the time in
Tamim,
this exam.
you can.
What are you tracking here? I mean, he is not yet passed the exam. And he's a professor, one of the college. He also going to write this exam. He's asking his doubt. So if you have any doubt, you can ask later on. So
Hello.
Mukarram, you have any other question?
I have one last question. See, I did applied for Australian fellowships also, but I think they required post MS minimum 5 years of experience. So
ए,
you just
भाई,
highlight that what
यहाँ पर 10-10 साल वाले लोग लाइन लगाए हुए हैं यार. 5 साल तो ओनली रिक्वायरमेंट टू अप्लाई. बट
okay.
ऐसा नहीं 5 साल बाद तुमको मिल ही जाएगा. यहाँ 10 साल वाले लोगों को भी मिलना डिफिकल्ट है भाई. यहाँ बहुत लॉन्ग, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में बहुत ही कंपटीशन है उस फील्ड के अंदर. तो वहां पर भी एएमसी लिख के जाना पड़ता. ओके,
Orthopedics, you are telling about orthopedics.
नॉट ऑर्थोपेडिक, एनी पीजी. किसी ने भी एनी ब्रांच में किया, सर्जन, ऑर्थोपेडिक, पीडियाट्रिक्स, ऑप्शन गायनी, किसी ने भी पीजी किया हुआ है इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया. So if you have at least 8 to 10 year experience, then your CV very extraordinary in the sense you did some research, publications, you are mentoring the students in the college, thesis you are, all those things are very important for the fellowship.
Okay.
It is not just the experience in your hospital in these countries.
Yeah, I know that. But AMC is required post PG.
AMC required only MBBS.
No, I'm post PG. No, I'm talking about myself.
Yes, भैया पोस्ट पीजी का भी सेम प्रोसेस है भाई. तुम्हें बोल रहा आपके नहीं है.
So
you are asking, there is a 4 pathway in Australia. So one is called specialist pathway, another called this.
talking about specialist pathway.
So specialist pathway required 10 year experience, और 10 year के बाद भी मिलेगा. This is not guaranteed.
Okay.
Yes, मैंने बताया, this is based on your CV, because maximum doctors from UK they migrate to Australia, from New Zealand they migrate to Australia.
Okay.
So you have to compete with them. It is not just an Indians you are applying. So here is a very high competition in the specialist pathway, low competition in the specialist pathway, that AMC route.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So Astha Singh, you can come ahead and ask your question, please.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to ask, what is the total cost of the MLD journey?
ये हमारा टीम बताएगा आपको. अरिंदम उनको बता देना वैसे इन जनरल कितना फीस है.
Sir, around they need to be prepared with around 7 to 9 lakh rupees.
Okay.
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 Thank you, Astha. PSC Mustafa, please come ahead and ask your question.
Basically, this fees you are no need to pay all together now, because this journey is a long journey. There is some steps is there. So you might need maybe 1 lakh now. After maybe sometime you need 2 lakh. This is like this. You have to pay step by step fees.
Yes,
This
sir.
is
Thank you, sir.
like you are not paying all together.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Astha. PSC Mustafa, are you there? Okay, Saurav Bhattaria, please come ahead and ask. Acha, PSC Mustafa, are you here?
Yes, I'm Saurav Bhattrai.
Yeah, please
Yes,
ask your
Saurav.
question.
Yes, sir. My question is actually I've taken my blocks, that is March, April, and May. I'm not getting the date. That is my number one question. And number two question, my is I'm going to do paper marriage with my girlfriend. That is, she has done her NCLEX and she has already got her job in US too. So she's telling me to submit some of the papers so that I can be go with her as a dependent in a dependent visa.
Yes, if
So
you married, then only you can. If you married
yeah, so
legally,
yeah,
then
I will. I'm just thinking about getting paper married with her, and I'm also gonna follow my USMLE journey.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, and my thing is, I am gonna give my papers to her as a dependent, and after I finish my step 2 exam, I will also collect her documents and put it in my process for the residency step and the visa process. So, is there any complication in my case?
No. For you, no need any visa. If you are going on dependent, so you
Yeah.
will get, basically you can work in US. So you no need to get apply any visa. Okay, you just need to apply the college to get the
Okay.
residency.
So what about the USMLE? Should I be doing right now, or should I be
Yes,
should I continue
now,
later?
no. Now you can do the part 1. Are you in which year?
No, I have done my MBBS.
तो
I
भाई अपने
graduated on
पॉसिबल लो, आप
2020.
अभी लो, अभी करो पार्ट 1, अभी करो, अब इमीडिएटली. अगर आपने ऑलरेडी कर लिया है तो तब किसका वेट कर रहे थे कि वाइफ को पहले मिल जाएगा तब आप जाओगे क्या? So
No,
we have
no, no, no,
it's
no.
not possible.
Actually, I have not got the date, sir.
तो डेट बेसिकली वो तो इट इज नॉट इन माय हैंड और किसी की, राइट? अब जब भी डेट मिलेगी वो तो उसी के ऊपर है, बिकॉज आपको पहले अप्लाई करना चाहिए था।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, सही से।
तो
So,
डेट में भी
yeah.
आपका कौन सा सेंटर चूज किया है?
Pardon, sir.
विच सेंटर यू चूज?
I am from Nepal, sir.
नेपाल, ओके। नेपाल में क्या नेपाल में कितने सेंटर है बेसिकली यूएसएमएल के?
Just one.
वन। जस्ट यू कैन कम टू इंडिया। तो इंडिया में बहुत सारे सेंटर हैं यहाँ पे जहाँ मिल जाएगा डेट।
Okay, so yeah, I was just thinking about that, sir. So, okay, so there is no any other complications in my case then.
No, no, no,
So,
no competition. Your case is very straightforward. Your wife
yeah,
is basically a primary applicant, and you will get automatically the visa. So you just need to pass the exam, USMLE Part 1 and 2, and
yes.
apply for agency.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, sir. That is it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Abhinish, please come ahead and ask your question.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Abhinav.
I just want to ask you that since USMLE is a roadmap for a physician, but if I want to go in any surgery kind of criteria, then what should I do? Like, should I be? I know that I need to take my USMLE step one and step two, but after that, what?
Then you have to apply for the thing. So there is no guarantee that you get the surgery. But there is very, very highly competitive in US, in UK, in Australia also. So you need to score very high score in the Part 2 USMLE. Minimum 240, and apart from this, you need to do some research, especially in the area of the surgery. If you want to go in surgery, do some volunteer work in surgery, so do make your profile very strong as compared to other when you are applying, apart from this. Okay, Saurabh?
Abhinish, sir, I think he is on mute now. So, Prashant, please come ahead and
No,
ask.
I was just asking.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was just asking that since he told me that my CV needs to be very strong, so I just want to ask you that if my step one exam will not matter.
Yes, step 2 only. Step 2 matter.
Okay,
Step
so
1, step
step
1
two,
matter.
and then after I need to apply for any surgery part of like
Yes, you need
residency.
to score very good. 240 plus you need to score out of 260 if you want surgery. If your score is low, then maybe like low chance to get the surgery.
And apart from that, like I need to be doing some research and volunteer also.
Yes, yes, yes. Whatever you can
And
in the surgery ward, do now onwards.
so answer one more question I had, like what about this step three? Like I need to apply for residency first, and then after I need to go for step three, that
Yes,
is
yes,
like
yes.
rotation.
Forget about step 3. It is not for you. After step 3, you are eligible to apply. Okay? So in general, step 3, once you got the agency and you are in the US, then only you can write. So once you complete your MBBS, then only you can go step 3.
What about like if I graduated and I have like completed step two, and before applying residency, what if before applying residency I went for rotation, sir?
Yes, then it will be difficult little because you need to go step 3 in the US exam. So in which visa you are going, getting a visa is little bit difficult sometime, for part 3. But if you can manage to get the visa and all the things, then you can go for part 3. Then it will improve your score. It means that the college or the university can think that you already passed part 3 and you are ready to go. They will give you the preference as compared to other applicants.
So like for me, it will be better that if I'll do step three as well, and then only if I'll apply for residency, then it will be high
Yes,
chances.
yes. This is not just the part 3, the chances based on your part 2. The part 2 means if you are not performing well, so, uh, it's not that much helpful. But still, if someone pass already part 3 as well, then definitely they give the preference for this guy.
सर एंड व्हाट इफ लाइक अगर मेरा 240 से कम आया है स्टेप 2 में एंड इफ आई विल ट्राई टू गिव स्टेप 2 अगेन फॉर सो दैट आई विल बी एलिजिबल फॉर
No, no,
सर्जरी
no, basically. Just forget about again. बाकी जो भी मिलता है वो ले लो.
जी सर थैंक यू सर
Because
Thank
they
you,
know if
Abhinish.
you are passing 2 times, 3 times, तो आपकी प्रोफाइल वो बेसिकली प्रोफाइल पे स्ट्रांग नहीं रहती है. आपने 2 बार में वो किया 3 बार. दे नो बेसिकली और यूएस में कंपटीशन इज वेरी हाई. दिस इज नॉट जस्ट कि इंडियन आप अप्लाई कर रहे हो. डिफरेंट कंट्रीज पीपल आर अप्लाइंग एंड आई कैन हाईली एनकरेज डोंट बी लाइक सर्जरी. वट एवर यू आर गेटिंग एनी क्लिनिकल ब्रांच, just go for it. In India, after NEET PG, it's difficult to secure any clinical branch.
जी सर थैंक यू आई एम बेसिकली फ्रॉम नेपाल सो आई वाज जस्ट आस्किंग यू अबाउट
Even
दैट
in
थैंक यू
Nepal
सर
also not easy, and NMC exam people are not able to pass, right? Yes,
यस
next.
सर लाइक द रेट इज वेरी लो नाउअडेज
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
Yeah, Prashant, please go ahead and ask the question.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Prasant from Nepal again. And I was basically filling up the form registration. I did everything else, but this NutriCam thing, this I can't seem to get appointment. Does this normally take this long, or there is something wrong with the way I'm doing it?
Might be you are doing something wrong. It just few hours only take, I think.
Try in the evening. Try in the evening.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
So
thank you.
in general, our team will help you to complete the documentation process. This is you will be like headache free, okay? Apart from the coaching we provide, so we will take care all of your document process, your exam process as well.
Also, guys, we have I'm presenting the screen. You all can see that it's our WhatsApp channel QR code. So you all can scan it and join our WhatsApp channel. And along with that, I have also put the link of our USMLE videos playlist in the chat box. So you all can check the videos. There are all videos. We are covering everything related to USMLE in that playlist. So you can just click it and check all our videos. Thank you. So anybody else has any other questions? So raise your hand and we will be answering them. O Sharma, your raising hand. I think it's answered, right?
Already answered, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
I just want to ask you, कि doing MPH first, will it help me improving my CV?
No, MPH कोई ऐसा role नहीं है. You are going in the clinical field. If you want to do, you want to go in non-clinical branch, you want to do PhD, all those things, then might be, otherwise unnecessary. You are wasting your money to do MPH. Just
Okay.
do at least some experience in India. That will help you do some research, some volunteer work. Those things will help you, to land in the PG in US, not in this MPH.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, this is Dr. Mukram again. There's one last doubt I had. If I get that ECFMG certification after USMLE qualification, without getting a fellowship in US, will that help me in other countries also, like Canada and Australia, in my
No.
CV and all?
No. ECFMG is not. You need to pass the exam. It is just
After
that.
for both the USMLE steps, then I'm talking about.
Yes, you can transfer. If you did US ECFMG for US, and now you want to go for Australia, then you can transfer that ECFMG.
Don't need to do it, right?
Yes.
Then thanks a lot for that answer.
No, there is a two-step in Australia. For example, it's one step called Epic verification.
Yes.
Another one is AMC portfolio. So you need to request to this Epic. They will send, and then you have to start for this AMC portfolio.
Yeah, that exam writing will be substituted by that ECFMG certificate. That's it, no?
एग्जाम तो अरे भाई इसी समझिए इट इज जस्ट एक आपकी डिग्री वैलिड है कि आपने कहीं नकल वकल से नहीं किया, आपका डिग्री और कॉलेज जो है वैलिड है, वो ये चेक कर रहा है
After
आपको
that, after completing this step 2, we will get a certificate, right? This person has cleared step 1 and step 2 बोल के.
Yeah,
I'm talking.
that is for US, yes, but for not
So
for Australia or
doubt is that that USMLE, okay, step 1, step 2 qualified person, as it is in Dubai, we don't have to go source verification. Is the same thing applicable in Canada and Australia? I'm
no,
talking
no,
about.
no, 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 not applicable. Australia itself a high income country. Canada itself a high income country. So if you are you need to go for again AMC. Only that yes, New Zealand you can. For New Zealand that part 2 directly you can go. Part 1 not required.
Okay.
But for Australia you need, and Canada also you need. And
No.
this Middle East might be do not need.
Yeah, in Dubai we don't need to go again DHA.
You cannot compare with DHA with AMC or Canada. This is a high income country, bhai.
Even in Canada, even
citizenship.
in if you are USMLE passed, they don't need to give MCC part 1.
Yes,
Right.
so you need to go directly clinical exam, as like New Zealand. New Zealand
Does
call
that,
that
does that
REF.
apply for AMC I'm talking? I was not sure about AMC.
No,
Canada.
AMC is not required. AMC you need to go part 1, part 2.
Okay. Right.
Anyone else who has any question, please unmute yourself
So
and ask your question.
anyone pass USMLE part 1, part 2 or AMC part 1 or PLAB part 1, they can practice in New Zealand as well, but directly they need to go to part 2, means that and there are a clinical exam you need to go. You don't need to write part 1 exam for New Zealand. Okay, so this is the additional information for you guys. So this is my basically profile on Instagram, so you can follow me. So I always make videos, a lot of videos for you guys. Anyone else? Any other question? किसी का है कोई क्या?
Yes, sir. Vigong, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Vigong, are you there? Azizi, are you there? You can also come ahead and ask your question.
Yes, sir. Hello to everyone. I'm Aziz Rahman from Afghanistan. Sir, I have MD degree from Nangarhar University. And I have a case of to the United States. My wife is there, and now I have a case, and maybe I will go there. But sir, I want to ask about some question about you and get your advice to what should I do. Which one is easy for me? Do I might get there a master degree or follow my USMLE steps? That I think USMLE steps are too longer and it take too many time. And I think when I go there, I have to support my family also. So I want to get your advice about this. And sir, I in the December I wanted to get registered with the ECFMG for examination. They mailed us me to that you can't register now, and you should register with the new system that is my Intel that will work after the 16th of January. Sir, I want to ask, give me information about the my Intel system. That how can I get registration? And just that, if you give me advice, that what should I do? Do I follow my USMLE steps or do an master degree there?
Is up to you. So if you want to practice in US, you need to go to USMLE. There's no shortcut, or you want to settle down there, But if you are going to study there, like kind of like Master of Public Health or any other course, so you can go on that course, but you only can work in the non-clinical jobs. Might be you can secure after this course. You need to decide is what you want to do. If you want to become a doctor, you want to practice there, then you need to go to USMLE, or you just want to any ordinary job, then you can go for this MPH.
Okay, sir. Is it usually required for MPH?
No,
Okay.
only medical degree required for USMLE.
Only medical degree. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
And sir, about my Intel system, how can I get no registration about in the USFMG certification?
Your
I think that
college needed to
changes.
contact the ECFMG.
Yeah, my college will contact with them.
College or university, you need to contact them.
Okay. Okay, sir.
As a candidate, you and me, nothing we can do.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Madesh Ravi Kumar, please come ahead and ask your question. Yeah.
Yes, Madesh.
Hi, sir. So, Manish, I am a graduate from Philippines.
Your voice is breaking. I'm not able to understand. Can you please write your question in the chat box so I can read?
Madesh,
Right,
yeah,
sir.
please put down your question in the chat box because we are not able to hear you. Your voice is breaking, Madesh.
Oh, sure. That.
Vigong, are you there?
Yeah, my name is Ashutosh Dubey because I joined with another email ID because my other email ID was not enabled to join the meeting.
No problem. Yeah, please ask your question, Ashutosh.
I was asking about the New Zealand exam, NESREX medical licensing exam.
Yes. For that, you need to pass USMLE Part 1, Part 2, or AMC Part 1 or PLAB 1. Then you can write in that REX.
Okay, for NESREX, I have to do. I cannot participate directly in that exam.
You can, but there is no exam centers. You need to be here in New Zealand. Very difficult. Very easy for you to go for AMC Part 1 or PLAB 1. If you already completed your MBBS, then go for directly NREX.
Okay, so what about the exam of Australia? What is the process for that?
AMC. Yes, we can
Okay.
help you for AMC. You need to pass AMC Part 1, and then you have an option to continue in Australia, or if you want to go New Zealand, also you can go to New Zealand.
Okay, so Australia degree is valid in India for practicing.
Yes.
Okay.
PSC Mustafa, do you have any more question? Because we see you raise your hand. So if you have any question, please come ahead. Or else, please turn off your hand raise button.
For the appreciation proud of you all.
Your voice is breaking. Can you please repeat once again?
All for joining me here. And then
We still can't hear you.
question is that
We still can't hear you, PSC Mustafa. Please put down your question in the chat box and we will read it from there. Till then, so we have few questions in the chat box. So the first one is, does work experience after MBBS add any value for applying USMLE?
Not really, but if you have some experience, definitely, it will help you. So for example, if your score a little bit low, so you can improve your CV. You have a work experience, or you did some volunteers, you have did some research. All those all together, it will help you.
Okay. So there's another question from Rida Gulzar. That is, first one is research publication required for appearing in step 1?
Not required, but it will help you if you have any publication to get into the medical school.
The second question is from her is, sir, that can we write step 1 in second year starting or after completion?
Yes, you can. In initially, basically whatever you study in your first prof MBBS, mostly questions they will come from there. So if you just started your second year, you can. If you are in the second prof.
Okay. So we have another question, that is doing MPH helping me in improving my CV?
Not really. So if you that is a non clinical course. So if you do some research and do some uh, work experience in any hospital, that will help you. Clinical experience will help you.
So guys, anyone, if you have any other questions, please come ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question, and you can also put down it in the chat box. So please go ahead and ask your questions. Yes, Ravinder, please come ahead and ask your question.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm a physiotherapist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm planning for masters in Australia. Could you please suggest can I go through masters or like practice to clear license?
Yes, you need to pass the exam, APC exam, then you can practice in Australia.
Okay.
Yes. So you just need to provide your phone number, email in the chat box. We will connect to you. This is today's webinar. We are talking about the AMC exam. Sorry, USMLE exam for US.
Okay.
Australian Free Therapy Council exams you need to pass.
Okay,
or
sir.
if you want to do PG in Australia.
Yes, sir. I want to do PG. Yeah.
The fee is very high, around 40-50 lakh Indian rupees, and
Okay.
also need minimum 70% marks in your bachelor degree to apply the admissions.
Okay. After clearing the masters, no need to clear the license, right, sir?
It depending on your which college you are going. Some college required, some college may not require.
Okay, sir. Okay, I'll drop my mail and contact number.
Okay,
thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ravinder. Sir, the next question is that my question is about practicing after AMC. How many years can you practice and passing rate for AMC 2?
AMC, you can practice as many years. There is no such guideline. And for part 2, you can go WBA. There is 99% passing rate, work-based assessment. So no one failed in that exam. And part 2, AMC if you are going. So basically you can go AMC part 2 or WBA program. And WBA program, 99% student pass. And part 2, the little bit low, I can say 25 to 30% student pass in their first attempt.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so
Thank
maybe
you.
I think we can finish here. I think there are no more questions.
Okay, sir. Yeah,
I
sure.
please ask the last few questions if you have any. Otherwise, we are going to finish.
Yeah. So if you have any other queries, guys, you can come ahead and ask your question.
And please give us your phone number, email in the chat box so we can connect to you individually. And we do a lot of, the webinar for other countries. We provide a lot of information. So we will send you the WhatsApp or email.
Sir, there is one more question in the chat box.
Yeah, I'm just reading it out. Just a second. Please repeat the exam name for AMC 2.
Sunidhi, before that,
Okay, just a
Madesh
second.
Ravi Kumar.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Good evening. Yeah.
Yeah, hi sir, good evening. Sorry for the trouble. I am Dr. Madesh. I'm from foreign medical graduate from Philippines. I'm here to ask you respectfully, if one want to pursue surgical residency in US, how should one build up his CV for the same? Second, in the case of experience in US in research or USC, which one has significant importance?
Basically, you need research in any PubMed index journal, high impact journals, so this will give you the high weightage and you will do a lot of rotations or some volunteers work. This will improve your CV. And getting a residency, you are from basically Philippines, so you need very high score in part 2. So, for example, if you have 250 out of 260, definitely there's a very good chance for you to get into the school. And someone have a 240 score and someone is from AIMS Delhi. So obviously they will hire from AIMS Delhi, you know. So you have to be basically one step ahead as compared to others. You need to work very hard. So improve your CV, do research, publish them, do attend some webinars, especially related to research. And if you have a chance to do some research in US, definitely it will help you. And this another question is from, please repeat the exam name for EMC. EMC2 or WB, work-based assessment. Okay.
Yes, sir. So I think we have covered all questions. I hope anyone is. I hope there is no one left. Okay, so there is one more question from Priya, sir. That hello, sir. Wanted to know what are the chances of matching into high-profile branches like surgery, neuro, etc. for USMLE as an IMG.
Yes, you need to score high. As I mentioned, three very important parameters: research, or your experience, your volunteer work, and your high score in the USMLE part 2.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Maybe we can,
Yeah, so thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, Dr. Akram sir, for such an insightful session. I'm sure that everyone must have had a great time. And I request you all to kindly follow us on our social media platforms, be it YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp channel, Telegram. And we also have a separate channel with Dr. Akram's profile on Instagram. So you can follow him as well. And we will be coming up with more webinars. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Yes, guys.